Hello everybody, it is I, Mr. Horgan, once again for another retro edition of the Price is Right Pricing Game Recap. And now, here is my co-host for the retro Price is Right Pricing Game Recap, BenMasonTelevision.
That would be me, of course, Mr. Horgan. Another recap and another good time we're going to have.
You better believe it. Now this episode, folks, is back from July 1st, 1977. And
that day boasts significance for me because that is Canada Day 1977, the day my country turned 110 years old.
A very happy birthday to Canada back then. Wow, 110 years old back in 1977. Very interesting and very cool.
Yeah. Very, very cool. Not only that, but this is also the last episode of the show's 5th year on CBS. And let me tell you, the hour-long format was keeping this show strong.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. The pricing games played on Canada Day 1977 were the following: Switcheroo, Clock Games, One Right Price, Danger Price, Give or Keep, and 10 Chances. The first contestant was Janice. No, not Janice Pennington.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
She played Switcheroo for a 1977 Chevrolet Camaro modeled by the dazzling Diane Parkinson. And these 4 small prizes: 4 pairs of Haggar double-inch slacks, an assortment of Mary Kay cosmetics, a Mr. Coffee coffee maker, and a Toastmaster Sizzler hamburger cooker. Now, in Janice's first 30 seconds, she placed 2 at first for the missing number for the car, making it 5,126. She then placed 5 for the slacks, making it $52. The 6 for the cosmetics, making them $64. The coffee maker, she placed 3, making it $30. And she placed 7 for the hamburger cooker, making it $75. Now for the car, she changed it around quite a few times. I know she changed it to a 3 at one point, and she either changed it to a 5 or a 6. Any event, how many did Janice have right? Well, it turned out when it lit up, 1 showed, but Bob found out that it was actually 2 she had right.
The egg crate was not working, I take it.
Well, Janice was given the opportunity to take another 30 seconds to change prizes around, but she decided not to. Well,
sometimes I see people make changes, and 9 times out of 10, they often change the car and they regret it later.
That is a very good point. Well, when the juicy Janice Pennington came up on stage to reveal what 2 prizes Janice won, the first was the cosmetics. They were $64. Now, what was the second prize, you are probably asking? Well,
yeah, I'm wondering that myself. I wonder what it could be. I wonder. Maybe it's the car. Maybe it's the slacks. Maybe it's the cooker. Maybe it's whatever.
Well,
just bet on us, Mr. Horgan.
The final decision she placed for the number of the car, just to let you all know, was $5,126. Now, the second prize she had right was the car! She won the car!
Alright!
She won the car and the cosmetics for a grand total of $5,190 in winning.
And before we go any further, I want to tell you a little something interesting. Janice, believe it or not, we were playing the 1-bid game, and the first item up for bids was a grandfather clock. You know how much she bid? $469. The actual retail price was $470. She was just $1 away from getting into that $100 pocket for Bob.
Hey, being off by $1 is still a really, really good bid.
Very good bid.
All right.
And by the way, Janice also, believe it or not, was wearing 2 name tags. One of them said Janice, of course, and the other one, yeah, and you know what those name tags look like. And the other one has Mom on it, made by her little 5-year-old little boy.
That's right. She mentioned that to Bob. Okay. Karen played clock game for a chest. Now, before I go any further, TV Lover was the YouTube user who uploaded this episode of The Price is Right.
Where did he come up with this stuff?
He comes up with some very good Price is Right episodes, I must say.
And a lot of other good episodes of other game shows. Let that be a lesson to you. You gotta love TV Lover. He's one of the best. Don't disrespect him. He's one of the best.
Well, that's definitely your opinion. Well, unfortunately, the tape of that episode for Canada Day 1977, it cut out the description of the chest. So, viewers who saw the episode then got to catch the description of the Crown 40-inch custom-made gas range that had side-by-side ovens, 2 broilers, 6 2-in-1 center simmer burners, and a burner with brain and clock that turns oven off and on. Both prizes were modeled by the Happy Holly Ulster.
Alright, and by the way, the cutout episode, we never found out who the next contestant was, or the next item up for bid was, or how much it was worth. Oh well.
Oh well, guess those sort of things happen. Anyway, when the 30 seconds began, Karen gave the following bids for the chest. 300, higher. 400, higher. 500, higher. 600, lower. 550, higher. 560, higher. 570, higher. 580, higher. 590, lower. 581, higher. Then she went 582, 583, 584, 585, 586, 587, and 588. She got it!
Alright.
That took her...
It was like 16 seconds up on the clock.
Took her about 13 and a half seconds to win the chest.
13 and a half seconds, so she had about 15 to 16 seconds left on the clock. And, by the way, Karen, for those of you playing along at home, is a high school student who just graduated from a high school in Phoenix. And, by the way, here's an interesting note. Bob asked Karen if she skipped one of her classes because she played that game perfectly for the chest. And, well, the prices... She goes to school from 8 to 2:30 in their time zone, and the Price is Right in the Pacific zone is on at 9:30 to 10:30, while in the Eastern zone is on at 10:30 to 11:30. However, in my time zone, I would have watched it at 11:30 to 12, 12:30. Man. And she learns this stuff from, believe it or not from Bob Barker, but from Dennis James. He's the one that hosted the nighttime Prices Right at the time.
Well, I guess you could say for Karen it pays off to watch not just the daytime version of Price is Right, but also the nighttime version with Dennis James at the time. Alright, now for the range, Karen gave the following bid. 600, higher. 700, higher. 800, higher. 900, lower. 850, higher. 860, higher. 870, higher. 880, higher. 890, lower. 881, 882, then 883, then 884, then 885, and she got it! Took her about 9.5 seconds to win that prize. She won both prizes totaling $1,473. And just to let you all know, no $1,000 bonus or bonus prize given away at the time.
That's okay. Both prizes worth well over $1,000 is certainly worth winning.
Couldn't agree more. Our next contestant was Rhonda, who was a very emotional contestant.
Rhonda, she's just one wild and crazy girl.
She was very happy to be on the show with tears of joy, we could tell.
Remember, she must have thought she was on Queen for a day, but no, she was on The Price is Right. The television's most exciting hour. It's probably one of the best hours in any given day of your life.
Well said. All right, Rhonda played one right price for a world. Yes, I'm gonna listen to this, everyone. The world's most expensive Monopoly set from England.
Whoa!
This included hand-rubbed wood cases and silver and gold game pieces. That was modeled by Diane. And she was also playing for a Bauer Baths Hydro Massage Redwood Spa modeled by Holly. And very interesting how Holly modeled that. She came up from the tub. And to point out, she was not naked.
She was just dressed. She was just in a normal outfit.
That is right. Janice,
imagine if Diane came out of there with a swimsuit on.
That'd be pretty hot. Well, Janice brought out the one right price of $2,895. Rhonda believed it went to the spa, although the audience didn't approve on that choice. To be honest with you, I felt good on this choice. Alright, when Janice revealed the price of the Redwood Spa from Bauer Baths, it turned out to be $2,895.
Alright!
Rhonda won both prizes, including that Monopoly set worth, get ready folks, $5,000!
Let me try that again. For those of you playing along at home, a Monopoly game is worth $5,000. Yeah, that's a lot for a Monopoly game. It's the world's most popular board game.
Sure is. Total winnings of the two prizes, $7,895. Very simple math, you gotta say there.
And believe it or not, we'll talk about more about Rhonda later on. Next game.
Alright, next was Danger Price, and that was played by Sabrina. She was playing for an Atlanta Stove-Cast, iron Franklin fireplace, a Magnus 100% solid electronic organ, both modeled by Janice, a Jasper Cabinet Queen Anne secretary desk, and an Amada Decorator Series room air conditioner, both modeled by Diane. The Danger Price, which was represented by a skull and crossbones, was marked at $520.
You didn't even mention that the game was not played at door number 2.
That's right.
Guess where it was played?
On stage? Center stage? That's where it was?
No. I'll find out right now. Oh, God. Canada Day 1977. There's a lot at stake here.
Well, I know the prize.
I think it was played at I think it was played on the turntable.
No, it wasn't on the turntable. It really was on the center stage. I watched the episode. Just trust me on that.
Behind the price tag.
Yes. There you go. All right. If Sabrina could find the 3 prizes that weren't $520, she'd win all 4 prizes. She first chose the air conditioner, and Diane revealed its price, which was, can you believe this? $520!
Oh my God, the game's over already?
I'm afraid so. Now,
wow, we went from a car to 2 great prizes and clock games to a Monopoly game and a hot tub worth over $7,000 combined. Wow, I tell ya, we're making progress, aren't we?
Mm-hmm. By the way, we knew the fireplace, the organ, and the secretary desk were the 3 prizes that weren't the Danger Price. Although the camera didn't really show a good glimpse of the prices, so we really couldn't tell. Alright, moving forward with Give or Keep being played by Helene. She was playing for a sleep ensemble that included a queen-size headboard and twin console in olive ash and white bedspread in genuine woolen hides, plus a king coil posture bond mattress set, all modeled by Diane, a prize package worth $1,402. Now, 3 pairs of prizes would be shown, and Helene's job was to keep the prize that cost the most, to be placed in the keep column, and the other prize to be placed in the gift. before I go any further, I have put the asterisk on the right prize this time. Last time I kind of messed up, but this time, not going to happen. First two prizes were a Sunbeam iron and an Insta-Pure water filter purifier from Water Pit. Helene chose to keep the iron. The water filter purifier was $30. Next, we had a Miromatic electric broiler and a popular library month of free reading books that featured The Fury. Helene chose to keep the broiler. The books were $25. And finally, we had a Washington Forge Carriage House knife set and Spencer's infant wardrobe. She decided to keep the infant wardrobe. The knife set was $55. Uh-oh.
Hey, stranger things have happened.
That's true. So, the give column had $110. If the three prizes that Helene kept totaled $110 or more, she'd win her prize package. But she got to keep...
And no matter what, she gets to keep the prizes anyway.
Exactly right, BenMasonTelevision. Let's see if she won. The iron, $36. The electric boiler, $20. So the give column, or the keep column, I should say at the moment, had $56. So that knife set had to be at least, wardrobe, excuse me. The wardrobe had to be at least $54. And the price of the infant wardrobe was $50 for a total of $106.
Oh, wow. And here's an interesting note. We got both prizes that involve not guessing the prize's value. Well, actually, let's try it again. We've had two small prize games to play today. We got Switcheroo and Give or Keep. Man, it's so rare to see two small prize games played in the same show.
It is interesting. By the way, Helene, of course, got to keep the iron, the electric boiler, and the wardrobe as a consolation win. Finally, Earl played 10 chances for 3 pairs of Vitality shoes for women from the International Shoe Company, a 19-inch JVC Hi-Fi color TV, both modeled by Janice, and a 1977 Chevrolet Vega Coupe modeled by Diane. Now, the 3 numbers for the shoes were 6, 8, and 0. Using 2 of the numbers, Earl wrote down $60, and that was the price of the shoes.
Zero rule. Oh, great! Finally, they come up with the zero rule. Last retro recap we did, they didn't have the zero rule at all. Well, maybe. Well, for the small prize anyway.
Yeah.
All right, carry on.
Next, for the color TV, the 4 numbers were 1, 4, 0, and 2. Using 3 of the numbers, Earl first wrote down $402. Not the price. Then he wrote down $420, and that was the price. So, he now had 7 chances left to win the car. 3, 2, 9, 1, and 5 were the numbers. Using 4 of the numbers, he first wrote down $3,291. Not the price.
Hey, there's no zero this time.
Yeah, no zero.
The zero rule for the shoes and the other prize, but not in the car? Come on, what's going on here?
Beats me. Anyway, in his second chance for the car, he wrote down $3,915. That wasn't the price either. Next, he wrote $3,215. Not it. Then he wrote $5,291. Not it. Then he wrote $3,925. No, that wasn't it. Next he wrote $3,921. That was not it either. He was down to his last chance. This was the 10th chance in the game. he wrote down $3,295. Was that the price of the car? No.
And by the way, you heard that music on the show itself.
That's right. The losing horns was played when the contestant did not win the car. I thought he had it on that price.
The real price was $3,951 for those of you playing along at home.
Bingo, BenMasonTelevision. That's exactly right. On the plus side, Earl won himself a total of $480 of prize. The women's shoes and the color TV. And that's a consolation win.
I'll tell you, Earl would look good in those shoes, I'll tell you.
Would he ever? All right.
By the way, let's get back to Rhonda. You know, Rhonda, she was going crazy after that big win and one right price back in the first half. Anyway, we got a perfect first half, but a sluggy second half.
Perfect first half, all three pricing into one. Switch, clock game, and one right price.
Switcheroo. Switch was not on the rotation until many years later because we don't switch prices, and well, that's another game.
We also gave away an iron, an electric boiler, and infant wear in Give or Keep. Plus, we also gave away women's shoes and a color TV in 10 chances. So
now let's get back to Rhonda. What do you say?
All right.
Rhonda's been going through a lot in that show. You see, she was the top winner in the first half. See, Janice, the winner of the car, did not spin last. Figure that one out, folks.
Interesting.
Yeah. By the way, both Janice and Karen, I believe, they both went over $1 in the first showcase showdown, and Janice, Rhonda, went crazy when she found out she was going to the showcase. Yeah, Bob said he should have had her take a physical or something before coming, but the house position was on hold there, and well, Karen spun the Rhonda. I got my names mixed up. Rhonda spun the wheel once, but she didn't get the $1,000 in the showcase. I just blew it. I didn't get $1,000 in the showcase showdown.
Good recovery.
Let's talk about the showcase. What do you say?
All right. Before I get to the showcase, I got to point out that Janice, Karen, and Rhonda are the MVPs of The Price is Right, and contestant recognition goes to Helene and Earl. Now, on to that showcase, which was won by Rhonda. She won herself Metzler International sunglasses from Transworld Eyewear, $1,000 in cash, a Sony 5-inch 12-pound mini-color TV set, and a 1977 Buick Regal, all modeled by Janice, with the theme being a blind date. Now,
blind date, guess who appeared at the end of the showcase? Lyle Wagner himself. You know him best. He was on the Carol Burnett show for a few years, which was also taped at Studio 33, of course. One of the best studios in television, and all of entertainment in general.
Thank you for the information, BenMasonTelevision.
He was also on Wonder Woman, too, the TV show back in the 70s.
All right.
I believe Rhonda bid $6,500 for her showcase. What was the retail price of the showcase?
$7,109. For a difference, $609. Really great bid.
And by the way, the other contestant, the runner-up, didn't bid badly either.
No, the runner-up bid $3,400 on her showcase that involved.
The retail price was
$4,136, a difference of $736, and I believe that was Sabrina who was in the.
But Rhonda won.
Rhonda won. Just to let you all know, showcase number 1 had Victorian Furniture Company, Capital Victorian Furniture Company, hand-carved saw mahogany Italian marble cut velvet correlated with antique velvet living room group, 20 yards of Aldi carpeting, and a filter clean hole clean vacuum, and a Story and Clark console piano. Holly modeled the living room group, and Diane modeled the console piano.
You heard nothing but furniture in that. That's the music.
Rhonda won a grand total of $15,653 in prizes.
In cash and prizes, including the $1,000 she won in that showcase, plus the Monopoly game worth $5,000 and the spa, that hot tub worth $2,895. What a big day for her.
Oh, it sure was. Now on to the
sponsor. What a way to wrap up the show's 5th season on CBS. And
hey.
Happy Canada Day indeed.
Definitely was a great episode on that day. Now on to the sponsor. Promotional consideration for the Price is Right Pricing Game Recap, the Retro Edition, provided by Campbell's Turkey Gravy.
Good.
That's the slogan. So, upcoming Retro Pricing Game Recaps. BenMasonTelevision has requested for me to do the following. March 23rd, 1988. March 3rd,
1988. In that episode, you're going to see something special. I won't talk about it now. We'll talk about it when we get there.
Right. March 3rd, 1989. And here are 3 new retro recaps he requested for me to do for today. Well, he told me this today. July 8th, 1975, November 14th, 1991, and December 16th, 1988. And for J.
Two of those episodes were uploaded by TV Lover. The 1991 episode was not uploaded by TV Lover. It was uploaded by Digifan GSN.
Thank you for the information once again. And J. Van Diesel, he has still requested the December 1st, 1992 episode to be done by me. But that's not been uploaded yet. But hopefully, BenMasonTelevision. It's been a lot of fun once again having you on.
Yes, it's been a great pleasure too, once again. As long as I keep submitting retro recaps, I'll be able to do this for you all the time.
Happy to hear it. So it's time to say goodbye, everybody. For the retro edition of the Price is Right Pricing Game Recap, I'm Mr. Horgan.
And my name is BenMasonTelevision, and I want to remind you all to help control the pet population and have your pets spayed or neutered, alright? See you later, everyone.
See you soon, everybody.